Hello. Welcome to Bootstrapping, a YouTube channel, where I take a monthly deep dive into my journey as building a YouTube channel from scratch with zero outside funding. For the next 12 months, I'll be documenting everything: what's working, what's failing, and what I'm learning along the way. The catch? I can only invest revenue from YouTube and Twitch to grow the channel. Each month, I'll break down channel growth stats, content strategy, tech and tools that I use, and lessons learned. Whether you're thinking of starting your own channel or just curious about the reality of YouTube growth, this series will give you a transparent look at everything. This is Bootstrapping, a YouTube channel, and let's get into it. So first off, let's talk about the YouTube channel. I made the YouTube channel on December 10th, 2024, so it's had about 2 months to really get going. Currently, I have 16 subscribers and 22 videos, with a total view count of 9,600. Now, I know what you're thinking, that sounds fantastic for the first month or two of the channel, but a lot of those views are actually coming from YouTube shorts that I made from different Twitch streams that we had over the past couple weeks. So switching over here to YouTube Shorts, you can see that out of our shorts, 9,200 of those views come from those small, quick videos. I don't really want my channel to be about YouTube Shorts. I was just testing out to see what worked, what didn't work, and what were the differences between shorts and actual YouTube videos. Surprisingly, one of the most popular shorts I had was a clip from my YouTube video about the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. Is Nintendo Switch 2 too focused on power? And that got 3,200 views, which was the highest by far for any short I had. Now, if we hop over here to videos, you can see a pretty common trend where the video is released, it gets some momentum that very first day, and then quickly dies off. Which means that either my video is not popular enough, or there's something that's going on with YouTube that's telling the algorithm, hey, people don't want to be recommended this video anymore, it's not popular. And I think it's the latter. If you look down here at these videos, a lot of them don't have a significant watch time. Average view duration, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 48 seconds. You can quickly see that people aren't sticking with the videos for long periods of time, and I think that's the number one indicator for YouTube to say this is not content that people want to see. My most successful video so far with 48 views has been my experiences during my first and probably last Pokemon TCG tournament. Primarily, my content has revolved around Pokemon, Nintendo, and One Piece the TCG. But people aren't retaining on those videos. So this is where I would love to open the door and ask you guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think are weaknesses of my videos and what I can do better to make them more appealing for the viewer. So if we do a deep dive on my most popular video, we can go over here to YouTube Reach and see what was that pathway and how did people find that video. So over here we saw most people found it, 49%, from the suggested video feed. As you can see, we had 4.6 thousand impressions, but only a 0.7 click-through rate. So that probably means that either a thumbnail or a title may not be enticing enough, or we haven't appropriately created the YouTube content settings to be able to find our intended audience. And finally, hopping over to the actual thumbnails of the videos, if anyone has any questions, I just use Google Slides and basically Sticker Mule's free background removal to make some cool images that I can plug into a thumbnail. I don't know if they're good or not, but I'm trying to get as creative as possible while also mimicking some of the greats in the YouTube space. Now let's switch over to Twitch. As you can see here, in the past 30 days, I had an average view count of 6.1 with 16 gained follows and 14 subs, which is absolutely insane to think about that we just started this channel a couple months ago and I've already made affiliate and able to actually generate some revenue that we can pump back into this channel. So as you can see, in complete transparency, I make $35 a month off of Twitch. So before I move further, I wanted to say thank you all for being so great and supportive during my streams. I wouldn't have made Affiliate if it wasn't for you all, and I really hope to keep making some exciting content. I have streamed in 3 main categories so far: Pokemon Coliseum as a Nuzlocke, One Piece the card game, and Marvel Rivals. Starting backwards, Marvel Rivals was my test into a very saturated playing field, and obviously we didn't gain any traction, and that was basically a one and done. Second, Pokemon Coliseum Nuzlocke was a way for me to engage a little bit more with my audience. We set up channel point redemptions that you could KO my Pokemon, or make my life a little bit more difficult as a way of a fun interaction between the chat and the stream. But Pokemon Coliseum actually has the opposite problem. If you see and click on here, there's about 73,000 followers, but not a lot of live channels and current viewers. So even though we're having a fun stream concept, we're not getting a lot of traction from people naturally coming to the Pokemon Coliseum category. Where I think the best of both worlds between a saturated and an unsaturated, quiet gaming category came to be One Piece the TCG, which is a big passion of mine. But if you look here, most of my traction and chatters come from a lot of these different streams, with a peak being 153 views during an online Eggman tournament that I partook in, went 6-0 and made it to the final game where, of course, I lost. But that drove so much interaction to the channel and made it a lot of fun. I definitely got lucky in how far I made it in the tournament, but that is a great example of how community engagement and involvement can really help drive the channel, in my opinion, to be bigger and better. Overall, recapping, if I had to choose between one or two, I would probably be a YouTuber instead of a Twitch streamer, but I can't deny how fun Twitch streams are and how much interaction I get with my chat during a live basis. Moving on from Twitch, let's talk about how I streamed. I use OBS Studios and a program called Restream to live stream to both Twitch and YouTube Live. Unfortunately, while this worked quite well, I often found that my Twitch stream was falling and going dead and popping up after 30 seconds, 60 seconds, making it inconsistent for my viewers. So ultimately, I decided to cut Restream, focus only on Twitch for live streams, and then use YouTube for specific videos. Speaking of videos, for any editing and splicing, cutting videos together, I have been using DaVinci Resolve 19. It is absolutely fantastic, it is free, and I am very, very surprised that you get as much as you do without having to pay anything. I personally don't see myself anytime soon using any other software than DaVinci Resolve. The video that we're making today is exactly in that same software, and I am underutilizing its full capabilities. In terms of Reels, YouTube Shorts, and other short video content, I tried using Opus Clips, which is an insanely powerful tool. It basically, you upload your YouTube video and it makes these amazing clips for you, and you get a certain amount free every month, which has been great. But sometimes the algorithm isn't perfect for certain kinds of games, and I found for Pokemon Coliseum specifically, it really wasn't making content that I thought would drive the needle. Honestly, I found it easier to use the clip function on Twitch to make 1 or 2 really appealing shorts for YouTube rather than populate my YouTube channel with a couple dozen randomly generated videos from Opus Clip. Nothing wrong with the software, and maybe we will revisit it down the line, but for the content that I'm currently making, I think it just makes sense to do it manually. Lastly, in terms of social media, I have an X or Twitter account where I basically just like and repost things that I think are funny, as well as post if I go on a 5-round run on the One Piece simulator, seeing what I won and what I lost, just kind of as a discussion between my viewers. Unfortunately, I only have 1 follower, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to Atrocious Jake, thank you very much for being my 1 follower. Honestly, I think X is a lot of fun, but I do see how it can be a little bit more difficult for creators to gain traction on this platform. Alternatively, I have an Instagram, but I haven't really been using it that much. Trying to keep up a Discord channel of 25 people and making it engaging, I've found Instagram to kind of fallen behind, and that's where I probably need to do a better job of uploading reels and other information, but it just hasn't been in the cards this month. In terms of my Discord, I'm most proud of this, but at the same time, I didn't organize it this way. One of my close friends and mods did, but as you can see, I tried to set it up, or he tried to set it up, with rules, welcomes, introductions. You have general category, stream discussion, YouTube, and then a little bit more specific to TCG, One Piece, video games, even anime, pets, memes, as well as voice channels to just hang out and talk. So I really think that this is probably my pride and joy right now. I think it's set up to grow so easily. But finally, wrapping up, let's talk about, with our revenue that's coming in, what is my wish list on what we could spend it on? First off, maybe a nicer webcam could definitely help, especially for those live webcam tournaments for the One Piece TCG. Second, a fun streamer background where I have shelves and decorations I think could look a lot better during both Twitch and YouTube videos. Maybe some kind of microphone stand or mount, or even a mount for my phone to make content not at my desk. And finally, yes, my profile picture is AI generated, and I would really like to be able to pay an artist and commission them to make a cartoon avatar for the channel moving forward. And that is a wrap for our first month in the Bootstrapping a YouTube channel series. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think I'm doing wrong and what I can do better. I look forward to updating you all in another 30 days as to how we've grown. Thanks for watching.